Hey guys, welcome to another session of Epic 7. We got the Hunt 13s underway and everybody's working out their teams. I thought it would be good to do my Banshee one-shot run. Came up with my own little way to do it. For those who watch me on YouTube, you may have seen my Banshee one-shot 11 video and the how not to one-shot Banshee 11 video. The RNG from that video could possibly happen to the stage 13, but I want to do one run of Hunt 11, not the one shot. I want to show the wave 1 because they're obviously, as the hunts are progressing in the stages, the more difficult every monster is as their level goes up. So the criteria to clear wave 1 for Hunt 13 it's a similar concept, but the Hunt 11 is much easier. So I'm gonna show you guys just really quick. This is my Hunt 13 team for Banshee, and although I do need to rename this, actually I'll have to rename that later. So this is my Banshee 13, but I'm gonna do this for Banshee 11 so you guys can see the damage on wave 1. Okay, this is just a frick man, every single time I'm doing a video. Oh, it's okay, I just It's a tradition now. It's a tradition. Hold on. Okay, every single time. Every time. Freaking. Okay, so keep in mind the damage from Vildred. This is what we're going for. For those who may watch me and my Banshee 11 one shot. I've changed up the team into Euphine. This is before Banshee 11 was nerfed in terms of damage. This is roughly similar to what I used to run, and this is a minute. Okay, so it does 12.5. Okay, so 12.5k damage on the wave 1. That's the same Vildred obviously that I'm gonna run in Banshee 13. So just keep that in mind. That is overkill in terms of Banshee 11 wave 1 trash mobs. The 13, because they're higher level, the level 99, they have higher defense, so you definitely need to up your gear. So whatever you did comfortably to wave 1 in the past, unless you went double cleaver, you will need to upgrade it, and hence this video. So anyways, let me do a one run here. The time is the exact same in terms of my speed tuning. The time, if I use this team for B11 with weaker stats, it would be it's exactly 1 minute pretty much, minus any dual attacks that you may get along the way. Ideally my team right now for Banshee 13 is tuned directly for a one shot, so you can see the damage is lower because they have higher defense. I had struggled with my previous one shot cleave for Banshee 11, so I had to tweak them. I had to make them a bit stronger. So resisted. How? Okay, we're gonna do it again. So how not to one-shot Banshee 13 video. It will live on. So okay, so everyone on the stream already predicted that this would happen, that I would just never get a good run. So most likely Vildred dual attacks now, and it just throws me off completely. So let's go again. It's tragic. It's so bad. I would run like 10 full ones, you know, on full repeat, and there's no RNG, or bad RNG rather. And then as soon as I press the record button, it gives me the worst. So we'll see how this goes.
You'll regret facing me.
No dual attack from Vildred, please. Okay, so far so good. What? Okay, let's go again. It's happening again. How is it possible? Get away from me, man. Get away from me. This is the run. Okay, oh yeah. I have to post this on YouTube. Okay. Technically speaking, there is nothing you can do to bypass that unlucky RNG. But we'll see. Hold on. There is some RNG that I don't want to jinx myself, so I don't want to say it. There's one more level of RNG that I'm not saying yet. Okay, we got it. Okay. Oh, that's so funny. I needed that good laugh. Okay, so unless no bleed, yes. Unless no bleed. Now the other problem is my Corinne doesn't have 100% crit rate. So no, we got it. Okay, so that is basically my run here. I'll show you guys the stats. As you can see, there's a sliver. Next week, I'm totally out of Mola with all the Wyvern teams. So next week, I need to skill enhance Baiken's S2 to the max. In my opinion, she's really worth it now. With I think she's in a way the easiest to gear from all the one-shot candidates at the moment for Banshee. Because she does 2 turns and she's Earth, so you get the 10% extra elemental advantage damage. This 15% more damage will make or break in terms of I won't need any bleed proc at all to one-shot the Banshee. At this current moment, I will need that one bleed icon but 2 ticks of bleed in order to actually finish it off. As you guys saw, it's very hard. I was trying to move some gear around, very hard to actually get the stats to where I am, so I couldn't make it any better. Anyways, I'm gonna show off my my builds right now, so hopefully anybody who wanted to do this will be able to at least replicate it. And a key thing is that in the past, Aliha's knife was better, but right now Daydream Joker is best. I think that, I mean, if you don't have it maxed, there is of course there's a threshold, but I'm pretty sure you would have this maxed. Most people would, but you need that, and those are the stats right now. I am running almost at 350 crit damage, and you can see I was still struggling a bit. So that Molagora is very, very, very helpful. That S2 one. You need the S2, you need the S3 max, I would say. Some numbers, some people on stream last night were telling me was a 4.4k attack, about 300 crit damage. Would probably do more. It kind of makes sense as well. But if you're not going for the bleed anyway, I would say you could just go for crit damage, whatever you can muster up. In terms of stats, here they are. This one actually rolled decent so far. If the last one can roll crit damage or attack, that'd be fantastic. I might not even need that extra Mola, to be honest, if I can get that. This is the crit chance for it. This is my arena neck. This one I used mainly for the effectiveness, but the flat attack is actually pretty decent on this. 123 is pretty high. It gives it about over 10% on Baiken's base stats, so that's about a 71-ish percent attack ring, if you want to consider it that way. And then this one for a 30% crit damage. So of course I could have completed a hit set on her, but at the moment I'm okay running this broken set as long as I get the stats. The next one would be Vildred. So Vildred, I had to re-gear a lot of the free event gear for those who are watching this video while taking part in the free event. These are some good gear. So definitely look into how you can maximize this. This one is what, a Hell Raid, I think? Hell Raid draw? This one rolled okay, 24 crit damage. So I'm at 4,300 attack with a portrait. Tonfa doesn't work anymore. It would just be too low damage on the wave 1. So I have a 291 crit damage. So it's actually pretty, like when I was fishing for the stats, I was like, this is actually pretty hard. I had to run it multiple times in order to get the exact like one-shot kill. And like I said, there's still RNG. He has that, and then Vivian was the next. Vivian is on a Midnight Bloom. If this was higher, this will help my RNG for my Corinne. I'll show you guys why. My Corinne has too low crit chance. Vivian at this point would probably be the best attack buffer for me. Baiken realistically needs a 3-turn attack buffer, and because my full deck is too slow, because I'm fishing for damage, my full deck is too slow, so I needed the immunity. Otherwise, wave 1, the wave 1 enemies do blind, and if you get a blind, there's no one to cleanse, so you're kind of screwed. Like, so if they blind Voged, for example, and he doesn't clear wave 1, so you want to get rid of that RNG. If you do have Vivian, I highly recommend it. You don't need to be really fast. I did actually build her up for higher crit damage, so I fished for some like offsets, but still gave her something decent, so to get that chip damage off on Banshee. Vildred is ideally not the way to go because he has a dual attack probability. A lot of people are running Shadow Rose mixed with Charles and an attack buffer beforehand. So basically 2 cleaves to clear wave 1, and then Charles would do the S2. So no dual attack possibility. In my opinion, that's a lot better, but my Charles is built for PvP and I can't run him on that much damage. Yeah, anyways. And then the last one is Corinne. So I'll just show the Corinne is ice, this one. So my Corinne right now is on a double hit set. The effectiveness is slightly too low. Hunt 13s, as far as I know, all have 80% effect resistance, so you need 65 minimum if you want the best RNG. I'm putting air quotes because you guys literally saw that resist twice in a row. She is holding Card of Small Miracles. If I remove this, my Vildred does not clear wave 1. It's like that fine-tuned. Of course, like if you have this maxed, you can lower the gear on everyone slightly, but it's like what, I think 1% for the last couple levels. So I don't know if that's worth it for me in terms of artifact charm myself. Here are the stats for my Corinne here. And like I said, low crit rate. This is I do have some bad RNG. I think my next one, I'm gonna max out my Midnight Bloom. It's definitely a more worth it value to me in terms of an artifact if I want to max it. But yeah, these are the stats here. Double hit and then a crit set. Not bad, but I actually fine-tuned her so that if I don't get a dual attack on Vildred, then she will help with the pushing the threshold. But if I don't need, if my Baiken does a lot of damage, 15% extra on the S2, coming next week I'll find out, I can lower her damage so that even if I do get a salty dual attack from Vildred, then it shouldn't really matter. But I'll run more tests. I'm gonna run this one more time. Right now, a lot of people are going for Wyvern 13 or Wyvern 12 farming. Right now, 13s do drop 3 reforging materials instead of 2. This 50% is quite a bit. For 2 more energy, it's much more worth the value. And at the point of this recording, Smilegate has already had a very quick turnaround in terms of dev changes in terms of the drop. But that's besides the point of this video. This video is just to show up the setup for one-shotting Banshee. And right now, until they do the changes for the reforged material drop, I find that this is the most efficient use of my energy and time. I'll most likely, yeah, that's not good. See that dual attack? Here we go again. How not to one-shot Banshee 13 part 2. Yeah, so that one, any bit of a dual attack. Right now my Corinne is too fine-tuned, so the 5% is not a good thing to have. I'm gonna try it again. But yeah, as I was saying, my Wyvern 13 is not consistent enough, and in fact everybody is feedbacking that it's too RNG because the 15% resist on Wyvern, no matter how much your debuffers go, like how much effectiveness you have, if he doesn't get debuffed on the right turn, your whole team could be screwed. So for me, Banshee right now is like the easiest, the quickest. So right now I'm just chasing it all the way until they fix or change the drop format for Hunt 13s. I'm gonna keep on doing the Banshee one shot. I think this is the best use. Yeah, so this one will work. So yeah, it's fine-tuned exactly. Like I think any more sliver of HP on this Banshee HP and she would go into the threshold. So I do need this. 2 bleeds on that one. Yeah, so anyways, that's pretty much it. Hopefully that this has been helpful, and my impression on Hunt 13, especially after the changes, I like the change. I don't mind the grind. I think the grind is very healthy for the game. But yeah, anyways, hopefully that's been helpful. The stats, I think I showed everyone's stats. Yeah, showed everyone's stats. Yeah, so yep, that's it for this one. I'm gonna end this for the video recording. If you guys have Discord, check out the Discord server. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe to YouTube if you haven't. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.